today is August 18th. Today is Veda Day 18. I was gonna do a video. I was gonna put makeup on and do a video about, if you didn't watch my vlog the other day, it was about Jacob's doctor results. I'm not in any mood to like do makeup right now and sit down and do videos today. I just want like a relaxing day. So we did get the news, and it was not the news that I expected it to be. I went in there thinking very, very positive and saying, he has nothing, there's nothing wrong with my baby. And, when the doctor told us the news that we got, I didn't cry or anything either, because I could have gotten worse news. But, me and my husband, we said, when we told ourselves our reactions, we said we were pretty angry about it, like, you already start thinking, why us? But, I'm gonna go and rewind to the condition that Jacob has. When he was 2 months old, I found some like round red spots. They were flat and they were on his stomach, like near his belly button. And as soon as I saw those, I was like, oh no, I said, oh no, not again. Because my oldest son, when he was like less than a week old, he had those spots. But they were because they didn't cut his umbilical cord correctly, and he got a bacteria, and it's a skin bacteria called staph. So I just thought it was that. When the doctor looked at him, she was like, no, that's not staph. Those are cafe au lait spots. She goes, monitor it, because 6 or more and a certain size can mean he has NF1. And I'm like, what the heck is NF1? And, he told me there's tumors under the skin, like on the nerves and things like that. So I was like, okay, so I didn't worry about it. Got home and I noticed a really, he's a winter baby, so he's hardly naked. So when I was changing his pamper on his left knee, I found a huge one, like, it was pretty big. And I freaked out, called right away. She goes, let's just wait for 2 months, check up, and I'll check everything. And right now, he has certain different sizes. That's the biggest one he has. He has them all, different parts of his body, like from his chest, maybe from his stomach down, some on his back, some under his arm, not underarm. He doesn't have any underarm. But in total, he has like 28 spots, and it's crazy. They look. You type in cafe au lait spots, and it's just the color. Like if you put coffee with milk, that's what it looks like. That color. And so NF1 is 1 in every 3,000 people will have this. I know, right? My luck. And it's tumors. There's people can have those spots and not have anything wrong with them. So 70 to 80% of people with this disease could just have the spots and live a normal life. But every single case is different. I could have it, and my son could have it. And I could have deformities of my face because I have because I have a tumor there or something. He could be normal, So it's a very scary thing to know that you don't know what to expect. The doctor tells you what your son has, but you don't know, what the outcome is. She can't tell me what he's gonna have. She can't predict. She can't do nothing. She goes, the only thing we could do is monitor him, every year. So every year he has to go to the Yale Hospital and get checked, make sure nothing's wrong with him. Every year. He already went to the eye doctor once. Every year he has to go to the eye doctor to make sure there's no tumor on his optic nerve that can cause him to be blind. And check his blood pressure always, every time he goes to the doctor, because they can get, people with that can get high blood pressure. They could get scoliosis. There's a lot of things. Like if you guys Google this, I'm gonna warn you, it's scary when you Google it, because you can find a lot of terrible things about it. And that's why I stopped Googling, because in the beginning when I didn't know what the heck it was, I started Googling it, found crazy, like, I want to say it looked like third world country diseases. I freaked out. I started crying my eyes out. I'm like, I don't want my baby to have this, and I started crying, and I was like, no, I need to stop doing this to myself. I can't. Googling is like the worst thing you can do, but sometimes you just want to know what it is. Because sometimes doctors, I know they probably just hide stuff from you just to, but you want to prepare yourself for the worst as well. So he seems like such a happy, perfect baby. Someone looks at him like there's nothing wrong with him, but there's people on the world that have this, and it looks like nothing's wrong with them. So right now, we're just taking it day by day. He's fine right now. I'm enjoying my baby as much as I can. And yeah, like, I'm not, this can cause cancer in the future. This can cause him to be uncomfortable with, he could just get a new cafe au lait spot, and then it could rise, and it could be a tumor that can be removed, depending where it's at. And the only thing I'm scared of is my baby being in pain and I can't help him, that's what I'm scared of. Other other things that can happen to him, he could have like learning disabilities, ADHD, things like that. I'm already used to things like that. My son is, he had speech problems and a couple learning disabilities, and yeah, I'm used to things like that. I'm just scared of the physical appearance of things. I don't want my child to be out of place, people looking at him a certain way because he looks a certain way, and stuff like that. Yeah, so we try not to think negative. There is times, you start to think about all the crazy things that could happen to your child, and then you just get in this rut and you just start thinking of all these stuff, and right there I stopped myself. I'm like, there's someone higher up. God is going to help us through this as long as we pray, and we have to have faith, and prayers help a whole lot. And that's what we're going to do. We're just going to pray every day, every night, all the time. We're just going to, and especially when we get in those ruts, we're just going to pray a lot for our baby, and that he gets healed from this, and that nothing bad happens to him. Now, he got blood work done, and that's what they found, a mutation in his gene, in his genes, the mutation of, or he has the gene of the NF1, and I'm going to go ahead and get blood work done to see if I'm positive, if I'm the one that carries it. If I come out negative, then my husband's going to get blood work done to see if he carries it. If he doesn't carry it and I don't carry it, that means that Jacob is the first one in our family that carries it, and it could get passed. There's always a 50% chance that it will get passed on to his children. And and if I have it, I'm gonna feel so bad. I'm gonna feel like I gave my child this, I don't want him to feel that way, I don't want him to feel like, oh mom, like what in the future, like I don't know what's gonna happen, but what about in the future he's, Mom, you gave this to me, it's your fault. I don't want him to ever think like that, and I hope he never thinks like that. So I'm trying to stay positive, and obviously if I or my husband have it, there's a really big chance that we're not gonna have any more kids, because we don't know what the future holds, I'm not gonna sit here and pray, but it's just scary. I don't want to bring another child in the world to suffer, and I'm not saying my child is suffering or is going to suffer. I just, we don't know the future, and we just gotta take it one day at a time. So I'm sorry it's not a fun video today, but I just wanted you guys to know, the news that I got, and I'm trying to stay as positive as I can, trying to stay busy, and not start thinking about things like this, because when I told my mom, she kind of lost it, and she lives in Puerto Rico, and she doesn't have internet and she could have internet where she's at, but she doesn't, and she doesn't really know how to use the computer, because if she really looked this stuff up, she'll freak out. When I told her he could have tumors in his brain, tumor here, she's like, oh my God, don't tell me that. So I have to tell you what the worst thing that could happen to him. So she started crying because she said that I'm missing out. I'm not here with you. I'm not there with you. I'm missing out on my grandchildren. But she's over there. She's the only daughter of I forgot how many kids, but she's taking care of my grandparents. She has to take care of them, and she has to do what she has to do. I really do wish she would lived here with us, so she can enjoy her grandchildren more and more. But yeah, we're gonna get through this, and I just pray that it's just the spots and it's nothing else. So thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Bye bye.